Biofuels, energy for the future?
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the debate. Today's topic is biofuels, an energy source made from agricultural products such as corn, soybeans, or sugarcane. As fossil fuels like gasoline or natural gas are fast decreasing, more people are interested in biofuels now. So today, we're going to hear from two teams about whether biofuels are a good energy alternative for the future. Let's begin with the pro team.
I think using biofuels is a great idea for the environment because we can reduce carbon dioxide emission by 36 to 52% by using biofuels instead of oil and gas. As you know, the main cause of global warming is carbon dioxide emission. So, we can slow down the global warming process by using biofuels.
I don't believe biofuels are the best way to protect the environment. As the pro team mentioned, biofuels have some benefits. However, biofuels can cause other serious environmental problems. That is, we need lots of corn or soybeans to produce biofuels. To meet the need, we have to clear natural forests and make more farmlands. In this process, we cannot help but destroy many trees and eventually the ecosystem.
Of course, we need to find ways to minimize the negative effects on the environment. However, we shouldn't give up biofuels considering their great economic benefits. The biggest advantage of using biofuels is that you can produce them without limit as long as there are crops. Imagine you were filling up the gas for your car with ethanol made from the corn near your house. Wouldn't it be great? If we used it for our cars, we would not worry about increasing gas prices.
But you need to consider that the production process of biofuels is not that simple. I mean, you first need to collect and transport crops from many fields both near and far to refinery stations to produce them. It is neither convenient nor cost-effective.
So, are you saying the disadvantage of biofuels is the production process?
Yes, and there's more. Considering the amount of energy gained from the crops burned, biofuels are not a very efficient source of energy. For example, a study shows that you need 200 kilograms of corn to produce only 85 liters of pure ethanol. This indicates that they won't meet the demand of all the people.
Yes, and that's why many researchers are developing new technology to increase the energy efficiency. Also, they are trying to produce biofuels using animal waste, which would solve the crop shortage problem too.
Now let's talk about the expectations or concerns related to biofuels.
The biggest charm of biofuels is their potential to solve difficult problems in our lives. As I mentioned earlier, if we use more animal waste or other unwanted sources to produce biofuels, we can solve the waste disposal problem while getting the energy we need.
The serious problem related to biofuels is a lack of food for people, especially for the poor. You've commented earlier that some unwanted sources can be used for producing biofuels, but we still mostly depend on crops like corn or soybeans for producing them. According to the World Health Organization, almost 60% of people are now suffering from hunger. So if we continue to use crops for biofuels, grain prices will skyrocket and more poor people will go hungry. We should remember that there are many alternative energy sources, but there is no alternative for human life.
It's almost time to finish the debate. Can you give us a final statement about your position?
I believe the future of biofuels is very promising because we can produce them without limit, and they can help us solve problems such as global warming and waste disposal. For these reasons, I give my full support to produce and use more biofuels.
I don't think biofuels are the best alternative for us because they can cause problems like ruining natural forests and, most importantly, taking food from the hungry. Therefore, I strongly oppose producing and using biofuels.
Today, we've heard from two teams about the advantages and disadvantages of using biofuels. Thank you all for your participation.